for premium market opportunities, presenting premium and exclusive service for investors by Kalkine.
Hello, I'm James Preston and welcome to the ASX at Breakfast exclusive to Kalkine TV, where we provide you with all the information you'll need for a successful day of trading. The Australian share market is expected to rebound on Tuesday despite a weak closing on Wall Street in the overnight trade. The market, however, remained cautious surrounding the US Federal Reserve meeting minutes later this week, which could provide the trajectory of rate hikes and more COVID-19 curbs in China. According to the latest SPI futures, the ASX 200 is likely to open 33 points or 0.45% higher. The S&P ASX 200 closed lower on Monday, dropping 12.5 points or 0.17% to 7,139.3. The bottom performing stocks in this index were SAYONA Mining Limited and NOVONIX Limited, down 4.55% and 4.49% respectively. Over the last 5 days, the index is virtually unchanged, but is down 4.1% for the year to date. Let's now take a look at some price-sensitive announcements from the ASX this morning. Artemis Resources, a gold and copper-focused resources company with major assets in the West Pilbara, has announced a raft of changes to their leadership team. Dr. Simon Dominy, non-executive director and resource expert, has been appointed Technical Director to reflect his outstanding contributions to the progression of key Artemis resource projects and to further assist the executive team going forwards. Furthermore, the board is pleased to announce that it has commenced a search for an Aussie-based CEO to strengthen the executive team and drive the Greater Carlo and Patterson Central projects forward. As such, Mr. Alistair Clayton, Executive Director, has notified the board of his intention to step down as a director of the company with immediate effect in order to facilitate the leadership of the company to be moved to Australia for its next phase of growth. To ensure a smooth transition, Mr. Clayton will remain as an executive officer and part of the executive team until the 17th of March 2023. Moving on, and Cadallion has declared its takeover offer for Cannon Resources as unconditional. Cadallion's offer is for all the fully paid ordinary shares on issue in Cannon. The offer, which is now in effect, will be applicable until 7 p.m. Perth time, December 21, unless further extended. Cadallion will commence paying the cash consideration to Cannon shareholders who have accepted the offer within 1 month of today's date. Cannon option holders are required to exercise their Cannon options and accept their Cannon shares onto the offer to receive the cash offer consideration. Best & Less is also making headlines today. Best & Less has provided a trading update for its year-to-date performance. Through 20 weeks of trading in the first half of financial year 23, total sales have improved by 22.8% compared to the corresponding period in financial year 2022. Like-for-like sales are down by 7.4%, with store like-for-like sales also dropping 2.3% and online sales down by 32.9%. Noting that sales in the prior corresponding period were significantly impacted by lockdowns and trading restrictions in several states. After reporting an increase of 38% in total sales growth for the first 8 weeks of financial year 2023, sales growth has since moderated, reflecting the delayed start to summer weather and supply chain delays. BLG is also cycling inflated sales in the 2022 second quarter financial year, when New South Wales, Victoria and New Zealand emerged from lockdown and consumers returned to shopping in reopened stores in large numbers. With the major shopping season ahead, including Black Friday and Christmas, the company expects a strong finish to the first half of financial year 23, with 60% of first half profits typically recorded in the final 6 weeks. And lastly, 2 companies have also announced trading halts this morning. The securities of Shekel Brainway Limited, ASX code SBW, will be placed in a trading halt at the request of SBW, pending it releasing a further announcement. Unless the ASX decides otherwise, the securities will remain in a trading halt until the commencement of normal trading on Thursday, the 24th of November, or when the announcement is released to the market. SBW has experienced a difficult year to date on the ASX, with the share price dropping by 56.82%. The company has a market cap of 18.3 million Aussie dollars. Also, the securities of PolyNovo Limited, trading on the ASX as PNV, will be placed in a trading halt at the request of the company, pending it releasing a further announcement. Unless the ASX decides otherwise, this trading halt will remain in place until Thursday, the 24th of November, or when another announcement is released to the market by PolyNovo. PolyNovo has enjoyed a strong performance on the ASX throughout 2022, gaining 33.97% on a year-to-date basis. The company has a market cap of more than 1.38 billion Aussie dollars. Time now for a quick break on the ASX at breakfast before we take a look at world markets, the Aussie dollar, oil, gold and the world of crypto. If you're looking to keep abreast of the biggest stories from the crypto world, the fate of exchanges and crypto hedge funds during the ongoing bear market, and you're wanting to keep up to date with the best and worst performers in the altcoin space and that of flagship currencies such as Bitcoin and Ethereum, then Kalkine Media's Daily Crypto Catch is absolutely essential viewing for you. Tune in each afternoon right here on Kalkine Media to get the latest scoop from Anchor to Zero Coin. Welcome back to the ASX at breakfast on Kalkine TV, where we give you all the information you'll need for a successful day of trading. Taking a look at global markets and on Wall Street, the Dow Jones fell by 0.13%, the S&P 500 fell by 0.39%, and the Nasdaq ended 1.09% lower. In Europe, the Stoxx 50 fell by 0.4%, London's FTSE dropped by 0.1%, the CAC dipped 0.2%, and the German DAX ended 0.4% lower. MSCI's broadest index of world shares fell by 0.92%. The Aussie dollar has seen a marginal loss over the past 24 hours. One Aussie dollar is currently buying 66.05 US cents, down from a 5-day high of 67.84 US cents reached last Wednesday on November 16, 2022. Moving on, and oil prices have fallen. Oil prices touched their lowest level since early January on concerns of lower Chinese fuel demand owing to the COVID-19 lockdowns, as well as reports that Saudi Arabia and other OPEC members are holding talks on a potential output increase. Brent crude futures for January fell 5.32% to $75 and 82 cents a barrel. WTI crude futures for December were down 5.19% to $83 and 7 cents a barrel. Gold prices have also taken a tumble. Gold prices slipped to their lowest point in over a week as the dollar extended gains, while the market's attention turned to the Fed's November meeting minutes due this week. Spot gold fell by 0.8% to $1,735 and 89 cents an ounce, and US gold futures slipped 0.9% to $1,736 and 10 cents per ounce. And lastly, the crypto market has plummeted once again. In the past 24 hours, the global crypto market cap has dropped a further 2.35% to be valued at approximately $788 billion US dollars. Bitcoin has dropped by 3.44% in the past 24 hours to trade at just above $15,744 US dollars as of 9:58 a.m. Sydney time, according to CoinMarketCap. Alright, that's all for this edition of the ASX at breakfast. Have a great day trading and make sure to keep it locked here on Kalkine TV for the latest market insights and business news. I'm James Preston, reporting for Kalkine Media.